Hey there, hi there, ho there, and welcome to another Narjan Reacts. In this video, I'm reacting to Season 2, Episode 19 and Episode 20 of Gravity Falls. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. Alrighty, we're starting off with definitely... I was about to... Wait, we're on day 4 already? The end is nigh. Don't you mean the end is here? Not even like on the edge, it's like here already. And they're still partying. Are they gonna get bored eventually?
And then stacking them into this massive throne of frozen human agony.
That's... dark.
This dimension is ours! Global domination.
That actually took longer than I expected for them to want to go after the whole world.
What?
I'm not gonna lie, in the beginning of this episode, I honestly thought that the music like matched like Mabel's kind of world. So I thought it was Mabel's world.
What is this new world? Shining, shimmering, splendid!
Really? Shiny, shimmering. Okay, Aladdin.
Welcome to Mabelland.
Perfection, but better. Wait, how much better can you be from perfection?
My eyes. And the only rule? There are no rules. Except for one rule, which is very serious.
Wait a minute, that's Greg Sipes.
No one would ever break it, so it's not worth mentioning. Now come have rad snacks served by awesome penguins.
Oh, score! I'm
A penguin?
hungry.
Yeah, I haven't eaten anything except for part of my hat for the last 3
Why do I
days.
feel like that's a nod to Club Penguin?
Can you guys just hold on a second? She's at the top of the tallest tower guarded by those big buff waffle guards. There's
Okay,
no
Rapunzel.
way to get past them.
Eat them.
Someone hand me some.
For her.
This isn't a prison. I made this world. Well, I sort of woke up here.
I was like, do you really think Bill would be able to make a world that
I'm saying
perfect
this
and
is my home
nice and
now.
friendly?
Look, after you said you wouldn't come back home with me at the end of the summer for
So
your
she's gonna live in
apprenticeship,
a
I wanted to hide in my
illusion.
sweater forever. Up here, the sun shines all day. The party never
Yeah, your
ends,
body will
and now
just
that
be,
you guys are here. You guys are gonna love it here. Apparently, I wanted a chinchilla. Right again, Mabelland.
Chinchillas are adorable, but I'm not gonna lie, it looks cuter as a cartoon character than in real life.
Things just got a little more interesting.
Yeah, I'll say it feels, it's like a world of dreams coming true, pretty much.
Even my stone skips are perfect. Who am I kidding?
Even the lily pads are
Maybe
perfectly
Mabel's
shaped
right.
like hearts.
Dude, you're talking to a river.
Oh, hey.
And you don't
Wendy,
think in
what's
this
up?
world the
Thought you were
river
busy
won't talk
wrecking
back?
the school, or-
Everyone else.
We're watching you.
There are eyes everywhere.
Hey, Dipper. Hey, Dipper.
Hey, Dipper.
Hey, Dipper. Hey, Dipper.
Dope, I'm a stuffed animal tree.
Well, that was horrifying.
Oh my gosh. We have to go back to the real world.
He said the words!
Hey!
Hey, I didn't make the rules in Mabelland.
Yes, you
You did.
There's a tapestry of you making the rules.
All rise for the Honorable Judge Kitty Kitty Meow Meow Face Schwartzstein.
Oh my god.
Order, order! This trial begins right meow. We are here to try Dipper Pines in the case of fantasy versus reality.
I love how reality is like the
Dipper
tight
wins,
box
Mabel
that's
will
small.
return with him.
Flip-a-dip-dip.
He feels like he came out of like a show from the
The
90s
final
or
decision will be
80s.
made by a
I'm sorry, Dipper, but I can only speak through my legal team now.
What?
You have
Oh,
a
not
doctorate
them.
degree in hunkiness. Also, criminal and international law.
Let's hear opening statements.
Isn't having the court
Townsfolk,
be like
lovely ladies of the jury.
Mabel biased?
Talking about us.
My case is simple. This very unrighteous dude thinks that reality is
Oh yeah,
better
that's
than
definitely Greg
fantasy.
Sipes.
Exhibit A.
I mean, do we want to go there and show how
Second grade, October 10th.
Mabel's gotten Dipper in trouble?
Dipper, what do I do?
Well, I don't know. Mabel!
What was he supposed to do there?
Mabel's fan.
How many Valentine's
She looks a lot better with the ponytail, I'm gonna say, over pigtails.
Hey everyone, Dipstick didn't get any.
Dipstick. Aw.
Objection?
I'll allow it. Us cats are famously curious. Meow meow.
Meow meow.
Look, real life stinks sometimes, okay? I'm not gonna lie. But there's a better way to get through it than denial, and that's with help from people who care about you. It's how we've gotten through
Some
our whole
adults
lives.
could learn that.
Just look. No, but I have a razor.
You're crazy.
That's cute though. Aw.
I'm not taking Ford's apprenticeship. We've traveled to heck and back to get you, and
The
we're
heck
going
and
back
back.
together. Leave this fantasy.
You really coming home with me?
Yes.
If we
definitely.
live.
Sincere sibling hug.
Don't do the pats!
Pat, pat.
They broke the spell.
Whoa, time to calm you down.
I don't think you have control anymore.
Why isn't this working?
Because your reign over this land is over!
Everyone, get on!
I love how Waddles is still good.
Take us to freedom, giant waddle! Yeah!
Wait, is this the real Waddles? Because if he wasn't Waddles, then couldn't he be controlled by this world too?
For this! It's time to burst your bubble!
Well, so much for Bill's plan.
You all good? Everyone good?
Yay! So that's what happened to Waddles.
Hey, Dipper.
I was gonna say, there's no way that's not the real
Right
Waddles.
there, but where is everyone?
The town's deserted.
Did Bill already win?
Come on, guys. Let's see if we can go hide out.
Who
in
put the
shack.
dust particles?
Wait,
By the way, where is
what was
Stan? There's no way Stan's still in here, right?
Let's get him, dudes.
That's the
Stan?
freaking unicorn.
Kids? Just so everyone knows, we're out
Oh,
of
it's the
toilet
bear.
paper. Did I miss something?
A little bit.
John Paul Sartre postulated that every existing thing is born without reason, prolongs itself out of weakness, and dies by chance. Totally righteous, bro.
I know.
Let's just get in the next episode.
Uncle Stan!
Kids! I can't believe it! I thought I lost you.
The Minotaur guys are too.
Pines, it's really you!
I've missed you.
Models is all
knuckleheads,
happy too.
It's good to have you back.
Oh
So,
wait, and there's what's her name?
Everyone doing here?
Oh my god, the golf
Yeah,
balls.
there's like monsters and gnomes. And is Pacifica wearing a potato sack?
Pacifica.
Hey, even in a sack, I still look better than you.
It's
That
a
could be
long
taken
story.
differently. Even in the
Is anyone
sack, I
gonna
look.
feed me? Larry King's disembodied wax head wants num-nums.
We're trying to ration our food, remember?
I'm not gonna lie.
It's happening again! Hey, everyone!
Ew. I'm not gonna lie. Gwenda looks better like in that outfit.
Invasive maneuvers!
Keep it down!
Get the line!
You're yelling.
Do not be afraid. Weirdmageddon has taught me there are some battles I cannot win. I am now humble, McSkirt.
I was about to say, oh, you've been humbled.
The plan's to stay in here and eat brown meat until we run out. Then I vote we eat the gnomes.
Hey, I'm short, not deaf.
Shh. Stress will make you chewy.
Uncle Stan,
Oh,
we can't
stress
all
will make
just
you
hide
chewy.
inside the shack. There's a town in need of saving.
And what about
Me
your brother?
Ford tried to do it, but he got captured by Bill.
Serves that jerk right. My brother's had some stupid plans, but going up against an all-powerful space demon was his worst one yet.
Stan.
Trust me, we have.
So you're really just gonna let
It's a good
Bill
thing the
win?
bubble was over the
Look,
shack
you
because
know,
he
we
has
got
so
a
many
good
weird
deal
things
here.
in there.
Besides,
Mom and Dad? My family!
Deputy
Would you-
Darling!
Would you really
Is
be
there
sad
no
about her
one who will
parents
save
though?
The people of this town. I'm Chandra Jimenez, and I'm being turned into stone by a flying eyeball.
If we combine all of our strength, our smarts, all
McGuckin's
whatever
eyes
Toby
like
has,
refocus.
Serious rashes. Have you all forgotten who's in charge here? Besides, we're only safe inside. It's not like we could take the mystery shack to Bill. Whoa! Holy hootenanny!
Or could we?
Flapjack and fiddle banjos! Sorry. Got a little excited. What I meant to say is,
Down, girl.
I think the other one...
Don't worry, Ford. We're coming for you.
Now Stan, don't get ego now.
Have a drink. Make yourself comfortable.
Why was
You
that?
know that couch is made from living human skin?
Ah!
What the?
Quit the game, son.
That's disgusting. That. See, hold on.
Living human skin?
That's disgusting. Now you mean to tell me Disney let that get through? But I'm sorry, Disney doesn't make sense with this show. A lot of it. A chair and couch made of human flesh is okay, but for certain jokes, they didn't let. Okay.
My weirdness can't escape the magical confines of this town. There's something keeping me in.
Who did that?
Gravity Falls' natural law of weirdness magnetism. I studied this years ago.
And did you find a way
So that's why there's nothing weird outside of it.
It's a simple equation.
I'm insane either way, Brainiac, but have it your way. I'll just
He's
fish
literally got a
around and
couch
get that
made of
equation
human flesh.
directly out of your mind. It's only a matter of time.
Disney Plus, are you okay? Or is that just really good timing of loading this? Just like, hello? Hold on. Okay, there we go. I think we're okay. God, I thought that was the episode actually doing it. Like, there's no way they added that for... like, it looks... It's the specific Disney Plus, like, loading thing.
This is the first one that won't be used for evil.
Whoa! These blueprints are incredible, McGucket.
This is your most amazing adventure.
Why do I see a whale
Those
with,
don't
like,
have
its
any
tail
gun
cut off?
swords. I watch a lot of anime and trust me, you're gonna want some gun swords.
What's an anime?
We have much to discuss.
Discuss nothing.
When an anime fan, like, finds someone that has never watched anime, it's like, you and I have much to watch.
And where would you even find a bunch of idiots crazy enough to build it?
Grunkle Stan, you're looking at those idiots.
Idiots!
Many idiots.
Hey,
Oh, well, there goes all of his weird stuff. Oh, are they gonna harness the dinosaurs? Yes, ride a T-Rex in the battle. Oh my god, he's having to watch that anime. Are they gonna turn the house into a robot? Take back the falls.
Thanks for these apocalypse sweaters, Mabel. The end of the world has never been so comfortable.
Wait, I'm sorry, what were the sweaters now? Wait, why is specific still... So what's
The
theirs?
world has never been so comfortable.
I love how, like, the bear has, like, one big neck. Wait, isn't the rainbow one, like, what she had before? So the Minotaur is Forrest. Saved her. Of course, he's got that one. Then you have McGucket is his raccoon wife. Okay. It's like a...
Fine, I'll wear it.
Wow. The llama.
I'm not gonna like it.
Admit it, this is the best day of the end of the world. I think we actually have a chance to beat
I mean,
Bill
I don't
and
think
win
many
back our
days
future.
can compete with it when it comes to being an apocalypse.
Live to see our...
Something wrong, Uncle Stan? You're acting grunklier than usual.
Grunklier.
It's this darn plan to save my brother. If you didn't notice, I already saved him once from that portal, and he never thanked me. He caused...
I mean, you kind of caused him to go into the portal, Stan.
the end of the...
But then again, I mean, it's like him blaming, like, I don't know. This is where Stan's selfishness comes in.
Let's hope this turns out better than my other inventions.
Everybody ready?
Is this gonna be like the house from frickin', not Castle in the Sky, oh, I'm blanking on it. It was one of Hayao Miyazaki's other films. Never mind, that's definitely not what I was thinking. It's a full-on robot.
Your hyper-flammable merchandise is the only thing keeping me going. What in blazes?
Eat your heart out, Gideon Robot.
Oh, what do you think, pals? Another 500 volts? Hey, do you hear that?
What the fuck? Did they like defrost? Wait, did they cut the head off of the T-Rex? Alright, for 3D, that looks good. That actually blends in well. They did... Oh no, that's worse. They took the head of the half of its body and put it there.
House into a robot. Fascinating.
So the mortals are trying to fight
And there's the
back,
Loch Ness
huh?
from like the second or third episode
Adorable.
of this series.
Maniacs, you know what to do.
So you can turn into some kaiju action.
This was a bad idea.
Stan is so like pessimistic.
Hey, dudes! All right, dudes!
Everyone, like we planned.
Oh my god, DDR, the dance pads. Hey, it's the opening music. Nice. Oh my god, Waddles.
Good pig.
Waddles is so cute. Is his beard controlling it too?
Oh no, you don't.
That's actually a smart idea. Take control of them.
Everyone, incoming.
Does this thing have an escape hatch?
Dan, stop being a chicken. Not the bread monster. Oh my god.
Guys, seriously? You had like
One job.
to do here.
Bravo, Dipper and Mabel.
Those kids really care about you, and you care about them.
Uh-oh. Don't you?
Oh no.
Perhaps torturing those kids will make you talk.
No, not the
Interesting,
kids,
it's
you
not...
Let's get this over
Oh,
with.
interesting. Look at that. It's not his own brother that he's worried about. It's freaking kids. Oh. Phil's just like, alright, enough. Smash. Oh. Oh yeah, it's still got the weird bubble. Or the bubble.
No.
He's gonna get angry. Or no, he's already angry. He's gonna... Ooh.
Ah, my eye! Do you have any idea how long it takes to regenerate that?
We've got him distracted. Now's our
Yeah.
Rescue team, move out!
I love how he just feels, he seems mildly inconvenienced by that. Just like, ah, do you know how long it takes to grow back? Oh, nice callback. It's the shrink and enlarge flashlight.
Just so we're clear, if I die, I'm suing all of you.
Hey, on second
How can
thought,
you sue them when
maybe
you're
we could
dead?
come up with a plan that doesn't involve us.
Oh man.
Shouldn't they have left one person for the... I love how Mabel's just having fun. So... Ow. Oh my god, Gideon. I was about to say, I was thinking to myself, what happened to him?
Wendy.
Guys!
I love how she only cared about her friends too at first, and it's like, family, whatever.
Don't you ever scare me like that again.
Can they kiss? Just kidding. I know the whole backstory with how Disney wouldn't let them be actually a couple and all that stuff.
Did it. I knew I could count on you two.
Maybe I should try forgiving. Come here,
That's
old
cute.
friend.
Learn,
Hey, good to
Stan.
see you too, bro. Now let's get out of here.
Well, that's true. He didn't even look at Stan. Stan. He was just like, ah, Fiddleford.
You knew Bill's weakness?
Yeah, a secret way to defeat him?
Bill's just
I
still
do.
beating on the house.
Does anyone have a... Many years ago, I found 10 symbols in a cave. Some I recognized then. Some I only recognize now.
There's a shooting star for
The
Mabel.
native people of Gravity Falls prophesized that these symbols could
And then you
create
got
a
the
force
fishy
strong enough
thing
to
for
vanquish Bill. But
Dan's
Bill
hat.
defeated a superstition. But seeing you all here now,
Oh, and
I
the 6
finally
fingers, too.
understand that it's destiny. Dipper, the pine tree.
Fine.
Mabel, the
Mhm.
shooting star.
A question mark. This
Stan is the
one's
fishy.
unsolvable.
Wah, wah, wah.
That one's easy.
Oh.
I've been rocking that dumb hoodie since the 7th grade.
Don't turn this into a big deal.
Oh, I won't.
I'll write it in my fan fiction tonight. Wait, is the house still fighting on its own?
What the? Hey, Achilles! Nice work with the heel!
Oh, they're still in there. Okay. Oh. No.
Oh, it just has to be someone cool in the face of danger.
Wendy! Wendy!
Shut up, you guys.
I mean, she is.
Much like
They're
the
holding hands.
spectacles need to be someone scholarly.
Mhm. Please don't tell me this is all That's funny.
hold hands,
Now, please don't tell me this is all gonna unravel because they're freaking.
touching that.
Do it, sweetie. Do the one thing no one in our family has ever done. Touch the hillbilly.
Touch the hillbilly. But wait, what about Stan? He's gonna need to be on it. Don't tell me he's gonna be so stubborn that he's not gonna do it, and then it's gonna like ruin everything.
Yes, this is it. The rest of you get out. It's too dangerous.
Have you not noticed that there's a missing person?
Just need one more person.
You realize this is a bunch of hogwash, right?
Really?
You think some caveman graffiti is gonna... Don't forget who literally created the end of the world.
You're standing on it.
Sorry, Stanley. I know. Just help me fix it, please.
Fine,
Don't
just
be
do
stubborn.
one thing. Say thank you.
What?
I spent 30 years trying to bring you back into this dimension, and you still haven't thanked me. You want me to shake your hand?
You're really gonna risk all their lives to do that?
Fine. Thank you.
Ah, see? Between me and him, I'm not always the bad twin.
Between him and me. Grammar, Stanley.
Oh, grammar, Stanley!
Oh,
you
you
stuck-up
too!
son
No!
of a- Everything's on the line!
You're literally gonna cause the end of the world.
Are you crazy?
Oh, you too. Why is it focusing on the symbols? No, 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 wait. No. Hold on. Now, I want to make sure that that is the last episode is the next one. Okay, yeah, it is the last one. Oh, you know, I am so torn between watching the last one and, but at the same time, I don't want the series to end. I really want to, at the same time, I did say I was only watching episode 19 and 20. Ooh. You know, I'll hold back because this will be a very long video if I do watch it, because I'm gonna have probably quite a bit to say at the end of it, and I don't want this to turn into like an hour and a half video because of it. So yeah, I'm gonna end it there. And let me just go ahead and get into my thoughts. Alright, so okay. Oh. Alright, so Mabel's World plot. So pretty much that one was pretty simple in the sense of it was pretty much Mabel being in denial of growing up and losing Dipper, which in the end he chose to not take Ford's apprenticeship and will stay with Mabel. Even though I feel like that could change. But I understand like right now they're only like 12.13. So it's no rush to make big life-changing decisions right then and there. But I do like that I feel like it addressed that Mabel will use like fantasy to kind of ignore like but again she's always felt like more of the childish, like a true 12-year-old to me, whereas Dipper's always been the more mature one. So I kind of, this has been a repeated thing where I'm harsh on Mabel, but at the same time I don't want to be because she's just so young and she's only a 12-year-old, and I only like I'm so used to Dipper being so mature for his age, for their age, that I expect Mabel to be the same, but she acts more like a 12-year-old, and if you put some heavy things on 12-year-old, typically they will want to go into escapism, whether that's their imagination, like video games, stuffed animals, board games, whatever it is, to take their mind off. I mean, heck, adults do the same thing, and deny the reality or the situation of things. But I like that it did delve into that part of Mabel, and that it kind of like you gotta confront that she would focus on just the bad of a moment or something that happened, but then Dipper showed her that even though like when her yearbook photo was ruined, in the end of it, Dipper cheered her up by shaving his head and making himself look weird, and then she did the same thing, and vice versa, where Mabel cheered him up. So it's like, sure, you'll go through tough things in life, but a lot of times you can take those and turn them into lessons for yourself. So I'm not really sure where to go with that, but pretty much I like the plot for that one. It went kind of as expected, where she's in denial. She needed to be shown that that's not the way to do it, because sure, everyone currently in that world of hers is happy and in their own magic, like fantasy land, but everyone outside is suffering. So it kind of reminds me of real world situations where you have people who are living really well, and as long as they're living really well and happy, they don't care what happens to people on the outside, kind of thing. But it's like, hello, there is stuff going on in the outside world, and sure, you can be happy and all that stuff, but there's nothing wrong with acknowledging there's stuff on the outside that needs to be addressed and all those things. So yeah, plot was good. Characters, I would say the characters in that one was, main focus was pretty much Mabel and Dipper's relationship. I still feel like Mabel kind of brought up about how, or I guess Mabel's lawyers brought up about how Dipper like caused not trouble for her, but like made things hard or something like that. And I'm thinking to myself, that's ironic considering Mabel's done the same thing multiple times, or he's like had pain and suffering, and it's like it's kind of funny when Mabel's been the cause of some of it. But putting blame won't help either in that situation. But I do feel like it was development for Mabel, which is good. I mean, we really don't have much. There's not really much more to go for development, so I don't think like what I've been nitpicking about will ever be addressed, which is fine. Again, they're young. That's just probably something that would be more like addressed maybe in their teen years, kind of thing. Be cool if honestly this series got a new one, like a new series with them being teenagers, but I highly doubt that will happen. And I'm perfectly fine with it being just this series and that's it. Animation wise, again, I feel like just because this one was mainly focused on Mabel's world, so it was very colorful and bright, it kind of reminded me, like the tree and stuff, the Tree of Wonders or Tree of Stuff plushies or whatever it was. Mabel's world kind of reminded me of the, was it Sunny World or something like that? Sunnyside World or something like that from Roger Rabbit, where it was just like all the cartoon characters and the tree were singing and dancing and stuff and everyone's happy and all that stuff. It kind of reminded me of that. Like the animation was good, and I feel like there's a lot of detail in the background and stuff when it comes to like all the characters and those kind of things. But otherwise, I do like when the show focuses on like, I feel like the Gravity Falls town and the environment around it, because then it's very detailed. Even like the sky, like right now with Bill being up there and everything with the pyramid and all that stuff. Like I love that versus Mabel's where everything was kind of like perfect. But even then, there was some like little details, like the courthouse being made of yarn, and you can see the texture. It looked like real yarn. I feel like they just took pictures of yarn and then just placed them over them, the textures. So like there was detail in it. So I would say the animation was definitely maybe I'd say 9 out of 10 to 10 out of 10. Like I can't really say oh my god it was like amazing, but season 2 the animation was all around usually like an 8 to a 9, so I would say this one was like a 9.5, I would say. So yeah, animation was good. Music was very, which I'm sure was the intention. It gave off very much the It's a Small World kind of music, where it's like fine the first couple times you hear it, but then if you hear it over and over, you're like, oh my god, please turn it off, or I want to put something, earplugs in my ear so I don't have to hear it anymore. So like it was good music for that, but it definitely wasn't like music that I would be excited to listen to again. But it was still good music. If that was the intention of them making, was to be like It's a Small World where it annoys you after a point, it did its job. But yeah, that was episode 19. Then we get into episode 20. And this is where stuff gets back to being pretty serious. Plot for this one was, let's see, where did it start off? I know, yeah, so, yeah, that's right, because the previous one, they escaped the world, and they landed on the cliff, and then they went to the shack and everything. Okay, yeah, so now I remember where it started off. So this plot, it really shows the difference in Stan's mindset versus Ford's. Stan is very much like, don't get me wrong, he's stood his ground when it comes to, like, Mabel and Dipper, and, like, he's saved them a few times, and he's, like, risked his life, like, with the zombies and stuff to help them. But this time, when, let's just say, the shit's really hitting the fan, Stan's being a bit of a wussy. I don't blame him. It's the end of the world, but at that point, it's like, what are you gonna do? Live out the rest of your life in a shack with brown meat until you basically starve to death, or you start eating each other, while Bill's ruling the world? Or do you try to take a stand early on and die at least trying? And, like, I'd rather do that than live my life in a shack until we all just starve to death, or get found by Bill and turn into stone so he can sit his pyramid ass on us. But yeah, Stan in this one, you can see his selfishness comes in too. Like, okay, that's character-wise, but plot. Okay, so you got everyone, which is really cool. Or not everyone, but you got a lot of the people that are side characters that have been throughout the show. Like the bear. Got the rest of his name, I just know as the bear with the many heads. You got the gnomes. You got, you know what I'm actually kind of... Wait, you know what would be kind of funny is if that tree creature that reminded me of Groot, like, made an appearance in this final episode, like, he only had a brief thing, but, like, he came out of the woodwork just for this. I feel like that would have been kind of cool. But yeah, you got Pacifica, you got Gwenda, Candy, you got the Minotaurs. Haven't seen those guys since the episode they were in. But yeah, like, those kind of characters. Like, you have a lot of characters from previous episodes that they brought back. I would say Mermando, but understandable. He's from the ocean, so he would not survive in this situation. But yeah, I would say... And then you have them all going to save Ford. And, of course, when Ford is saying the solution, Stan is like, oh, smartsy know-it-all brother, you know, his plan's not gonna work. And all that stuff. And then, yeah, before that, yeah, the robot, which I love that fight scene. That was great. You got the kaiju battle of the freaking mystery shack against Bill's friends. But yeah, and then you get the ending part where, of course, because Stan and Ford get into a fight, it ruins the circle, and then Bill's caught them. So, great. Plot, I would say definitely, I would say for the finale, I'm not going to say the full series yet, but I would say this episode for the finale would be, I would say it would be my favorite so far. Yeah, I would say it was my favorite of this finale so far. Characters, this one definitely focused on a lot of them. A lot of characters. It wasn't really a single character they really focused on. All I'm gonna say for characters wise is, like, you have Dipper and Mabel being the more again, Dipper and Mabel are being more mature for 12-year-olds, about to be 13, versus you look at Stan and Ford, it's like, really, you two? You have Stan being stubborn and saying you need to apologize before I hold hands, when literally the world's about to end if you don't do it. Like, really, you couldn't have after you're not even thinking of Dipper and Mabel at that point. You're just thinking of yourself and saying, you know, I want an apology before I even help you guys to stop Bill from taking over the world. Like that. That's where I see the problems with Stan, which, like, were shown in the flashback episode with him and Ford when they were, you know, younger, and Ford had the science project and everything. But yeah, I don't like Stan for that part of him. But Ford also had a hand in this episode where you just, like, Ford had to, like, that's that smartsy, like, I gotta prove you wrong kind of thing. And he goes and corrects Stan's grammar. Like, are you really at this time? Like, they both had such bad timing, and it's just like both of their egos. Like, they both have issues. Alright. They're not like one's way better than the other. Like, okay, don't get me wrong. Stan has committed crimes and done stuff, but Ford has done stuff too. Like, he's been selfish in his own ways. Stan's done bad stuff crime-wise. Ford has done more selfish things, family-wise, and like now whole world-wise. So character-wise, I'm curious if they're gonna like that's gonna come to a head in the last episode, if anything's gonna be brought up, or it's gonna be like a reflection in the difference between those two as twins versus Dipper and Mabel. Like, Dipper and Mabel are much more supportive and of each other and caring of each other versus Stan and Ford. So I'm curious to see what happens in the final episode when it comes to character development. Animation wise, I loved, again, I would say the highlight for this episode of animation was the fight of the Mystery House against the other demons and then Bill. So animation 10 out of 10, I would say, for this episode. Because the 3D for the house was done very well. Like, I could tell it was 3D, but it was done in a stylized way that it blended very well with the 2D. Music, definitely better than the previous one. But yeah, the music was good in this one too. Nothing, I mean, Bill had his little mini musical number, but that was okay. Like, it was good. Overall, the music was good. But I would say, yeah, definitely enjoyed this. I am sad that we got one episode left. Then the series is done, but I'm really looking forward to it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. And that's my final thoughts for this episode. And if you like early access to my full unedited reactions, go join my Patreon. Link is in the description and pinned comment below. Anyway, have a wonderful morning, afternoon, night, and keep burning bright. See ya!